Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 3B of Panda's Lost Episodes. Cue the music. On this week's episode, we go over the times we've forgotten about ModGear, and a new remastered video to see the lost episode 12 of the original season 1. So, I'm just gonna shut up, and so this way, you can sit back and enjoy this remastered version of The Widowmaker. This week, I'm reviewing the Lancia Delta, a Widowmaker straight out of the darkness of the spirit realm. Being both a rally car and a day-to-day driver, how well can this little nugget hold up today? First up on our test for the day is the simple and very strange top speed test. Welcome to the Genesis 1 mile dragway. It's a place where many cars come to push their engines, and, well, their speed, to their limit, simply to put their speed onto the boards. So let's see how well the Delta can do in this test. The Delta, Lancia, whichever one you want to call it, topped out at 110.9 miles per hour. A solid number from a car like this, and especially considering the time period. Next up is the famous brake test. The car will deploy the brakes on this black line. The goal of the test is to not hit the parked Dacia Duster. Let's see how well the Lancia Delta can do in this test. The Lancia Delta is very slidey, which is shocking since this car very much loves rally racing, so you'd think it'd have very good brakes. But it's still a bad run either way. Let's test the cornering of the Lancia Delta by going through some tight corners. Shouldn't be too difficult. Next up is the infamous parallel park. and after some wiggling, I'll say, we can successfully complete this test. Let's also test the ride of this car, and test this car's suspension over a small gravel road segment. The Delta does ride very well. It absorbs bumps like it's jelly and is basically comfortable while doing so. It is a very good run indeed. But can it do bumps? Well, let's find out in the bump test. The Delta also tackles bumps really well. Using its all-wheel drive system, it clears these bumps like they're nothing. It's very much a very good run from the Lancia Delta. I couldn't really find a lot about the MPG figures that the Delta has. All I could find was that this car did somewhere around 22 MPG respectively in both city and highway, all the way up to 29 MPG. So, how do these figures apply on the track? And now, let's give the Lancia Delta an official lap around the circuit. The official standard time is 1:55:52. With added up accidents and collisions, the final adjusted time is 1:55:52. But before we go, I'd like to just do one last thing. And on that rallying and drifting-like note, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.